Hey, good evening. This is Jennifer Beatty from JBeattyJamberryNails.net. This is my handsome videographer, my oldest son, Braden. He's going to be videoing me because most of you guys out there are moms, and that's kind of what this takes. It's mommy time and not taken away from your kids. So, if you can see, I have done 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nope. Only 3 nails over here. And a whole set. So I did that. I went and go bathed them. And now I'm going to finish because that's what you can do when you're a mommy and you're doing Jamberry. It's fantastic. So I'm going to turn the camera over to Braden. I'm going to flip the phone around, okay, Braden?
Okay.
And you're going to video mommy, okay? Let's see if I might not can do that. Okay, so Braden, can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
You can see what mommy's doing? Okay, first of all, I'm going to turn this fantastic heater on. Braden, can you get a picture of this fantastic heater? Mommy was always skeptical that this was as good as it is, but really and truly, it is an amazing product. So I'm going to turn it on. Does it sound like it's on, Braden?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Barely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound like mommy's hairdryer, does it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my nails. Braden, can you get my nails? Are you seeing my nails?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I did the souris, and I have done, on this hand, I have started the October Hostess one. So I'm going to finish my nails. So basically what I'm going to do is you have to match up the size of your nails. So I know for my ring finger, it takes the third one over. So Braden, have you got a shot of what that looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I always like to cut my sheets in half. It makes it a little bit easier, and it helps my brain. Because by this point, mommy's brain is tired from being a speech therapist and a mommy of 2 boys. So I'm just cut them in half. It makes it easier. So basically what I did, I cut down the slit here. Did you get that, Braden? Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and then I'm going to cut it because I like to keep my little section. You see how that's right there, Braden? You got that?
Mm-hmm.
I like to keep that for my toes. So I've got my section of nail here. I'm going to put down my scissors. Jamberry really likes us to use this, but I find that that doesn't work for my brain. So I like to use my tweezers because I have such short nails, and sometimes it's hard for me to see because I really need glasses now, and pull it off. So basically I pulled it off the thing, and I like to put all my trash over here on this plate to keep it all neat and easy and tidy. So what I do now is I've got my wrap and I've taken it off. I'm going to take my nail wrap and I'm going to heat it. And watch this. Ooh, it's going to curl. So then I'm going to stop. And then Braden, if you can stand up and get a zoom in look of what this looks like. Do you see that right there, Braden? Okay. I'm going to apply that really close to my cuticle edge. But I'm not going to push it down yet because I want to make sure that I get it exactly where I want to. You got it in there, Braden?
Yeah.
You sure you're recording? Good deal. Okay, so now that I know that's where I want it, I'm going to take my cuticle stick here, and I'm going to push it down around the edges, making sure that I get it exactly where I like it, and it's nice and smooth. Okay? So, it looks like that. Got that? So then I take it and I pull it on the ends just a little bit to kind of stretch it and to keep any kind of like rippling or bubbling out. And then watch this, guys. Oh, good old Ziploc bag. You got the Ziploc bag in there, Brandon? See the Ziploc bag?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. I go over to the heater and I heat it just a bit. I take the Ziploc baggie and I do this because I want it really tight And then I go back over to the heater and I heat that. Got that, Brayden? Okay. And so you see sometimes what happens? No big deal. You just take it and you reposition it because this heater is so amazing that sometimes it does that. And that's okay. Okay? So then I just smooth it out and I let it stay on my nail. Just like that. Okay? Uh-oh, I threw that away, didn't I?
I'll get it. I'll get
No, I got it, Mom. Okay, so I've got my wrap exactly how I want to. Even after that little mommy moment that it was overheated too much and it caused it to lift up. No big deal because that's what Jamberry is about. You can always fix it. So, boom. That's what that looks like. I'm going to leave it alone and I'm going to go to my thumb because that's the one I want on that finger. So I'm going to find that size that I want. That one's too big. So I'm going to match it up right here. You see that, Brayden? Are you paying attention?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take my scissors. What am I going to do? I'm going to cut that again. So I can save my piece for my toenails later. I'm all about saving every little bit that you can get. Got my tweezers. I'm going to find those corners and I'm going to say, oh, I should have had my glasses on. Okay, so I'm going to heat my wrap. See how it gets like floppy? Ooh, it's going to fall. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put it on there. Exactly where I want it. You in that picture? I'm going to push it down. And I'm going to say, I'm going to turn that off because it's so hot and that's my last one that I'm going to use. And, you know, hormones kind of happen at this time of your life. So it's a little bit hot. So I'm kind of pushing this down. Get it exactly where I want to. Push it down. All right, you see how I'm at? Uh-oh, I do have to turn it back on.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to heat it one more time. I'm going to put my good old Ziploc bag on. Hopefully this time I'm going to pull it from the top versus the bottom. Pull it tight, 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 tight. I got it. Done. Kind of smooth out everything. Turn that thing off. Braden's kind of going crazy over here with the phone. No idea what this footage is going to look like. But hey guys, you know it gives him something to do, right? Okay, so you got this massive stuff at the top. That doesn't look good, does it, buddy? So we're going to cut this off because I can't rock that. That looks terrible. All right, so I took and I cut that off at the top. Braden's like looking at me instead of videoing. So I've got that at the top and it feels fantastic. A couple of options, guys. You can heat it again to make sure it's good to go down there. And then you're going to file it at the top, straight down at a 90-degree angle. Like that. You see how I'm doing that? You got that, buddy?
Yes.
Don't go like this, because that's not right. You go straight down. Okay? Boom. That looks better, doesn't it? Alright, so that's 9 fingers done. And I've got to cut this one off.
You're almost done.
I'm almost done. That's right. And then it's going to be time to brush your teeth, because that's the way the babies go. I'm filing straight down. Till it's smooth. How many fingers do I have?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I was going to say, I hope I have 10. Okay, so that's it. All done. Thank you, Braden, for videoing.
You're welcome.
Good night.